Hey Virgos, and welcome to my channel. You guys are the first channeled messages I am doing for September 2018 because you guys by far had the most likes, comments, comments on my last channeled messages. So, Virgos, holy crap, you guys are moving. You guys are moving in a direction. You guys are not stuck, planted, stagnant any longer. With the energy of this past moon in Pisces, the planets that were retrograde going direct, I mean, all this energy is just pushing you into your emotions, which is a beautiful thing for you guys. You have been hiding your emotions, burying your emotions, doing anything but living in them. With this new energy that has surrounded you, you are learning to follow your heart and speak your truth. You're finding personal power, which is beautiful. Yeah, you guys are you're going into the month with a newfound sense of hope for the future. September is going to bring some big magical things for you guys. Happy birthday, Virgos, by the way. For a long time now, you guys have been wishing things could change. You were hoping things could change, but it wasn't that easy. And you weren't ready to face your real feelings. You weren't ready to face who you had to tell your real feelings to, whether that be somebody that you no longer have feelings for, or whether get up the courage to tell somebody you do have feelings for them. Your focus is becoming clearer because you're dealing with karma. You are learning to speak up for yourself. You are, which is a huge lesson that you had to learn. You have in the past, for this group of you, you were waiting for somebody to leave you so you wouldn't have to deliver the blow. So you wouldn't have to be the bad guy. Yeah, but you can't bear the thought of not being with this person that you have so much love and passion for, that you are finally getting up the courage to tell the other person that they're no longer the one for you. There's negative energy in your surrounding right now. I am recording this the end of August, but by the end of September, that negative energy is going to be moving out, and you're going to be able to sort through your problems. You're going to be able to figure out who, what, when, where, why this negative energy is here, and you are going to start sorting through those one at a time. There was a karmic injustice done to you in the past, or you to someone else. It wasn't fair, whoever did this, whether you or someone else. You're going to try to fix this with a person from the past. This was a person that was a part of a third party. Virgo, unfortunately, I do see you were the one that had the third party. You're going to go back to that past person and try to fix this. There was a lot of pain, a lot of hurt that this person went through. A lot of questions without answers. But you are going to go back and try to correct that. You are doing a lot of introspection this month. For a long time, you have been trying to hide your feelings, bury your feelings, keep your feelings a secret. But this month, you're going within. You're figuring out what it is that you want, who you want, what you want out of life. Some of you are going to realize during this time of introspection that you are very unhappy with a job. For a group of you, you are going to put in your notice and finish out your job and get a new one. For another group of you, you're like, nope, this is the end of the road. Out the door you go and never return. That's okay. That's part of your journey. That is the end of your chapter right there. Do, however, make sure that you get your resume or applications out there right away, because if you wait, you are going to get stagnant, and it's going to be harder to find a job. And you're really now, right now, for a group of you, you're getting your life balance in order. Work, life, love, money, everything. You're trying to juggle like 15 different areas of your life, and you freaked out. So you took a step back. You decided that ignoring it was easier than dealing with it. And in your absence, everything fell to the ground. So you are one area of your life at a time, trying to get it put back into order, back in balance. And you are finding success with that. For some of you, you're trying to reach out to somebody. Okay. Yeah, when the sun comes into your sign of Virgo, mhm. Okay, the sun is in your sign of Virgo. The moon is coming September 9th is the new moon in Virgo. Your communication is going to open up. You've been lying and not lying, but hiding and, well, yeah, lying to yourself and to other people about how you truly feel, who you truly love. Your communication with everybody on a whole is going to improve. Because right now, up till this point, you couldn't find the right words to say. And you couldn't because you didn't know exactly how you felt, because you didn't know how you felt, because you didn't want to deal. You didn't want to deal because it was overwhelming. Like, it was just like a vicious cycle. That is all coming to an end. In September, you can't hide it. These new energies of the Pisces moon are bringing your emotions to the forefront, and you can't help it. You can't hide your love for this person. Yeah. For some of you, it's a Sagittarius. For some of you, it's a Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, especially if they're Gemini moon or Pisces moon. Like, you just can't help. Most definitely Sagittarius sun. Yeah, you just can't help it. You can't stomach the thought of losing this person, because for a group of you, the person that you were putting on hold while you dealt with your current relationship, the third party, they got tired of waiting. They got tired of the stagnant stuckness, that they no longer wanted to put their life on hold. For this group of you, they didn't move on from you, but they moved forward. Some of them started seeing people, some of them started going out with friends more. Like, they became very independent. They worked hard at healing, and you've seen this, and now you fear losing them. For this group of you, you can't stomach the thought of spending the rest of your life without them. You thought they would wait there forever. And now that you see that they're not, you're kind of going to feel a little bit of panic mode the end of August, the first, second week of September. Yeah, because if you don't move forward, they will move on. For some of you, you have a new person coming in. This is somebody very good for you. If you're single right now, you have somebody coming in. It's somebody new. It's going to bring new adventures, new experiences, new, food, places. Uh, yeah, this is going to be an amazing thing for you guys. Yeah, for a large group of you, these are life partners too. Um, Very young energy, very fun, very light, very flirty. Uh, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun for you guys. September and October is going to be kind of a whirlwind romance. Uh, but it's time to come out of hermit mode. Nobody's going to find you if you are in your cocoon. Um, let the sunshine in your life. Let the warmth in. Warm that soil. Nothing can grow in frozen ground. So it's time to come out. Be who you're meant to be. Be the person you want to be, not what everyone else expects you or tells you you have to be. Because when you actually are who you are, you attract who you're meant to attract. Um, if you're living your life for other people, you're going to continuously have karmic situations because the universe is going to throw them at you until you learn the lesson that you have to be you. You have to take back your personal power. Um, and when you do, your life is going to take such a positive turn. Um, some of you, for this group of you, you're panicking right now because you were so moving so slow, you became stagnant. You were so grounded, you grew roots. Um, and you decided to put everything off. Now you're panicking to get stuff done. Uh, and when you do this, when you confront what you've been putting off, you're going to find a new found sense of stability, a pride in what you have accomplished. Um, you're working very hard at healing, and yeah, you're working very hard at healing at the same time. And it's paying off because you guys are growing in leaps and bounds all of a sudden. Um, for some of you, you're in a relationship or in separation from a relationship, and you are struggling with control issues. You want to control this relationship so you can control the outcome. And by controlling the outcome, you don't want to be the one with a broken heart. You're scared of being hurt. You can't do this. Uh, this person is destined to be in your life forever. This person is, sorry, I just seen a orb. This person is meant for you. So don't doubt it. Don't fear it. Don't deny it. Um, you think it's too good to be true, that it's making you question yourself, making you question them, making you question everything up to this point. But our divine partners, our twin flames, our soulmates, whatever you want to categorize them as, um, they're meant to be too good to be true because they are your wish, your dream. Uh, they're supposed to be so fabulous that you can't believe it. You got to pinch yourself to make sure you're not sleeping. Um, enjoy this person, enjoy their energy, enjoy the exchange you two share, the the passion, just the energy that you two create when you are connected. You guys are like magnets. No matter how much you try to deny this connection or ignore this connection, it's never going away. So accept it, embrace it, enjoy it, love it. You deserve this. Um, when the leaves begin to change, So in fall and autumn, big changes are coming to your life. Big changes in the time of Virgo as well. A lot of things leaving, a lot of things coming in. Your past is coming to the surface for a group of you. You're going to feel regret. You're going to feel guilty. What's the word of my... You're going to wish you could turn back time and pick the person that you are missing right now. For this group of you, it's a third party, because you are currently with a partner. But you're wishing you could turn back time. You have a lot of guilt for not picking that person to begin with. Because then it's like you're apologizing for the delay. You're apologizing for making them wait. You're apologizing for the hurt you caused them. Because you're being awakened all of a sudden to what the connection was and what was supposed to be but didn't happen, or what we think it was supposed to be, because everything happens for a reason. You two weren't ready to come into connection yet. You both had to heal before you could come together. So the time apart was here because the universe created that. But they're also bringing you two back together because you both have worked very hard to heal for this group of you. Don't feel guilt. Don't feel shame. Don't feel sorry. Find balance. Find peace, inner peace. Find self-made happiness, and you will find your partner is being brought to you back by your paths coming back together. For a group of you, you're dealing with legalities, contracts, divorces, paperwork with housing. It's calling you to action. It brings fear to the surface for you. You get very anxious just the thought of going to court against this person in divorce or custody or whatever. They bring a fear up in you. That use this fear in your favor. Use it as your determination to push forward, because this fear is going to turn into something beautiful, and you don't want to pass that up. For this group of you, you are dealing with a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising. And they are all about you. They love you. They forgive you. They understand what you did and why you had to do it. They are very confident. They are very sought after. They're very beautiful. And they're very much yours. You guys are very much connected at the heart, at the soul. So use that fear to push you in the direction of doing things the right way. Your legalities, like, filing for divorce if you want to end your marriage. If it's the spouse that you want to work things on, make appointments for counseling. Set aside a time every day to talk to each other, to actually talk, converse. Because Virgos, for a majority of you, your house is dead silent. Your house is cold. It's below 0 outside, and it's warmer out there than what it is in your home. The tension is just crazy. For this group of you, Virgos, you could be still living with a spouse or a partner. They possibly know about this fire sign, but they're not saying anything because they don't want to lose you. So they know that you're not interested in them, but they would rather have you there than not. So for this group of you you're going to let them know that you're no longer happy, but they're not going to go away easily. They are having a hard time letting go of you. Be compassionate, be tactful, be considerate, because they're doing it out of fear as well. Fear of being alone, fear of being abandoned. But make sure you put your foot down, because this person can also be very manipulative and guilt you into staying. So continue, for this group of you, continue doing what you're doing. Follow your heart. Whatever your heart is telling you, put your foot down to that decision. I'm just saying, with all people involved, show compassion, because it's not easy for everybody. You guys are going through a beautiful transformation, like right now, that will last into September. You're starting anew. Excuse me. A new beginning is here for you, but you have to take action for that new beginning to begin. A lot of people are demanding your attention right now. You could be traveling a lot for work. A lot of you, for another group, are still feeling stuck and trapped. Excuse me. Some of you can't speak your truth because my throat chakra is closing. Towards the middle of September, you are going to have a message coming in for you regarding something to do with your housing, something to do with where you live, who you live with. A group of you could be deciding to move out of the home you're in and in with somebody else. For another group of you, you could be receiving information that you need to leave. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Okay, so for some of you, you're like literally going from one relationship to the next. For this group of you, that is okay, because in this time while you were in the hermit, you healed beautifully while you were dealing with this in your own time. Some of you, however, do need to take a step back, need to take a time out and allow yourself to become centered again, to get your priorities in order, and before you start sharing your energy with somebody else. For a group of you, make sure you're choosing your words wisely and speaking carefully, because you could easily offend people this month. Virgos, you're not usually quick to bite, but your emotions are running on high octane right now, and you just don't give a shit. Be careful what you say, that could come back to bite you. But for a lot of you, you've really matured. You're not the same person you were 6 months ago, 12 months ago, 2 years ago. And that's because there's a situation for this group of you. Once again, you could be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign, but there's a situation that you've been dealing with somebody. You're finally getting clarity to move forward with that. It's something that you have dealt with from 11 months ago. So if something happened last August, you broke up with somebody, they broke up with you, you moved, whatever, a solution to that is coming clear. And it's going to allow both of you, whoever you were dealing with 11 months ago, it's going to allow both your wishes to come true, because your wishes are both each other. Yeah, this fire sign is at a distance from you, a different town. Yeah, they could be dealing with a Taurus right now as well. Uh, you're, I'm sorry, just one second. You don't feel like you're understood by this Taurus individual, whether it be a spouse, a partner, a brother, sister, mom, dad, friend, whatever. It's not telling me. It's just a Taurus individual in your life that is standing in the way from you moving forward to this fire sign. So it could be someone in that fire sign's life as well. But whoever it is, that is the block. You don't feel like you're understood by this person. You don't feel like you're heard by this person. They may sit there and hear you speaking, but they're not listening. They're not allowing it to sink in because you feel like they're only worried about themselves and they're just worried about what they're going to say next, that they don't hear you. You don't feel like you get attention from this person. And it makes you feel sad. It really does. That by this Taurus individual. But it's making you realize that whether they're friend, family, spouse, partner, brother, sister, no matter who it is, if they don't contribute to your happiness and they only bring you down, it's time to purge. You're realizing that that you have to seek those who support you, especially Virgo energy, because you guys are so sensitive and you take everyone's opinion to heart. So if you surround yourself with negative people who doubt you, who tell you you can't, who say that's not possible, tell you who you can and can't talk to, things like that, you're going to take that opinion to heart and you're going to believe it. So surround yourself with only those who love and support you and appreciate what you do, what you contribute, not to them, but to the world, what you contribute by being you, by being in their life, how much better it is. If they don't feel that way about you, it's time to wave them on, no matter who that is. You're figuring that out. You're realizing that. And it's a very spiritual yet lift the weight off my shoulder feeling. It's very uplifting. You're going to find a new sense of hope, new sense of faith this month. You're following through on your word. Finally. I mean, I don't mean to say that mean, but for a large group of you, you've been telling somebody, I'm coming, just a little bit longer. I can't tell you when, but I know it's what I want. You're taking action. You're moving in that direction and you're following through on it. Yeah. For a group of you, you seem to be very concerned about the past, or where the future is leading. Spirit wants us to remind the collective that the only moment that matters is the one we're in right now, because we can't do anything about what happened except for learn from it or run from it. We can't do anything about what's coming at us because we're people of free will, free choice. We can't worry about the future because we don't know what the future holds for us unless we create it in this moment. Create your future one moment at a time. That's the only way you can create your future, your destiny, your spiritual web, is live in this moment. Create this moment exactly how you want it to be every second of every day. That's how you determine your future. That's how you create your dreams. That's how you get what you want. Is you don't worry about yesterday and you don't worry about tomorrow. You worry about in this moment and make it what you want it. And when you do, that's when you find true success. That's when you know what holds for you in the future, because you're missing the moments that matter right now, Virgos, because you're worried about mistakes you made in the past, things you didn't change or choose in the past. And then you're wondering, if I choose this, what's going to happen in the future. Well, don't worry about that. Choose what you want right now. Don't live for other people. I know I've said this to Virgos a million times. Live for yourself. Follow your own dreams, because when you follow your heart, you can't go wrong. Live in this moment. Create this moment. We create what we think. What we think, we create. So even if you have to consciously say every 5 minutes, okay, this is what I want. You don't have to say it out loud, but create the moment by moment. Don't worry about an hour from now. Don't worry about an hour ago. Just live your life the way you want it, because you, by far, far, far too long, have been living for everybody but you, and look where it's brought you. Some of you are dealing with depression. Some of you are dealing with an amount of stress that seems like it's never ending. And you don't deserve that. If you live for you, I'm not saying that there won't be struggle ever in life, but at least you know it's your struggle. At least you know you're struggling for your dream, not struggling to make someone else happy, and it's not even something you want. It's time to speak your truth. It's time to speak up. A group of you, I see you are speaking up to your partner, your spouse, about your true feelings. That is the first step in the right direction to moving forward. In order to find happiness, we have to come from a place of happiness inside. We can't count on anyone else to provide our happiness for us. So not only speak your truth out loud, but speak your truth to yourself. It's time to deal with those feelings, and you're doing that in September, Virgos, and it's amazing. You guys are going to have a amazing summer or September. There is definitely a Sagittarius or a Cancer in your life that is of significant importance. Yeah. What you feel for this person. Okay, if you're a cross watcher and you are a Sagittarius or a Cancer, the amount of love and admiration and the amount of emotion that this Virgo feels for you is out of this world. They have been in their head and their thoughts for quite some time now. They're coming out of that, and they are going to come towards you and tell you exactly how they feel. Virgos, you're protecting yourself. This group of you, this is separate from that last group, you're protecting yourself. You're putting that wall up way too high. You're guarding your heart. You're scared of heartbreak. This was all happening in August. By the second week of September, you are breaking through that wall. You're coming out of a sad, fearful, depressive state because you see a whole new light. This energy is just amazing. It's pushing you guys into your path and where you're meant to be. Around September 6th to the 8th, Virgos, if you're single, you are going to make a love offer to somebody. This is somebody you've never been with. This is somebody you have known for years, but not real friends. What do you call that? Acquaintances? You're going to take a leap. You're going to take a chance, and you're going to be glad you did, because this person has had feelings for you for quite some time as well. So don't be fearful. Take the leap. What's the worst they can say is no, and you're not out anything. But if they say yes, it's going to be amazing. Around the 14th of September, some of you are getting notice that, or getting word that that you're getting a new job. This is a job within your company you already work for. So if you applied for a promotion, you are getting it. Especially if you are in like marketing. I can't tell what kind of marketing. It's a marketing firm. It's or something along those lines. Yeah. September 18th is a huge date for you guys as well. Sorry, I gotta take a deep breath. Virgos, the 18th of September, you guys are opening the doors to ascension. You are awakening to a new level. Your spiritual journey is going to take a wild, exciting, beautiful turn, because you're finally stepping into the path you're meant to be on. You weren't privy I can't even talk, to this level of spirituality because you were resisting the change. Now that you are embracing it, you are speaking your truth, you're telling people how you really feel, and you're moving towards what your heart's desires are. You're going to receive a huge download September 18th. Make sure you drink plenty of fluids for the couple days before this. And this sounds silly, but it's so true. Drink lots of fluids, be eating right that whole week, getting full night's rest, because even though you're going to receive your download in your sleep, you're going to wake up and feel like you haven't slept a wink. You're going to be exhausted because your body is taking on all this new energy of the universe that that they are allowing you to access now. So the 18th of September, very, very, very important. Your spirit guides are going to be working with you, and you're going to know it. Like, our spirit guides are always working with us, but some people, like, I can hear them, see them, feel them. I can talk to them, to where a lot of people can't even see them, can't hear them, can't feel them. So you guys, you're going to start to open that process. You're going to, your intuition is going to be through the roof. If you have a Pisces child, they are also young child, under the age of 12. I would say like 6 to 12. They're receiving these downloads as well. They have very special gifts, very strong connection to spirit, very strong connection to ancestors that have passed. Yeah. So if they are tired, if they have made comments before about, seeing things or whatever, you're going to know if this is your child. They're going to be very tired that week too. Make sure that you're encouraging fluids. But wow, are they going to be... They already have amazing gifts connected directly to spirit, to their angels. And they may not be speaking about it very much, or if at all. They're going to be amazing healers. Amazing. The 22nd of September, you guys are going to have somebody coming towards you, coming to you for help. This could be a family member. It's okay to help them, but make sure they're helping themselves as well. For a small group of you, I see them unfortunately trying to take advantage of you, trying to get you to like loan them money, and they really, it's not for anything important or something along those lines. Just be cautious about your generosity, because some people take advantage of that. For those of you in the twin flame journey, you guys are, for a group of you, you're getting up the courage to go towards your twin flame. You guys have been in separation. For this group of you, I'm seeing you've been in separation for 11 to 13 months. You've known each other for 1 to 3 years. If you're not, or plus, 1 year all the way up. If you have not met, or if you met your twin flame within the last year, this message is not for you. You're finding this unexplainable push, this desire to connect with that person again. I do see you reaching out at the end of September, and it's just gonna go so fast. It's gonna be like a snap of the fingers, and you guys are gonna be back together, or gonna be together. I do see a lot of you moving in with your twins. September as a whole, there is a huge wave of reconciliations and reunions, and the Virgos are no exception. If anything, you're probably one of the faster groups. It took you forever to get here because you're a slow moving energy and you've been stuck for what feels like forever. But once you decide to go, you're gone. Especially if you're connecting with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And they've been waiting. They've been waiting for you to come back. They have never lost their love for you. For those of you Virgos waiting for a twin flame to come back, they are moving towards you as well, especially if they are a water sign or an air. Actually, water sign or Libra. I don't see Aquarius or Gemini right now, but they have released their exes. They have began the process of healing and clearing their energy. They will be coming in for you guys, for this group of you, in October, mid-October, in the fall, the time of fall. You guys are going to travel. For some of you, I see you traveling like in the southern states, the United States. For some of you, I see you going over to like Europe, India. Yeah. You're going to be connecting. And when you come in and connect again, that passion, that spark that you guys had the first time you came together, is going to make it look like child's play. When you guys come back together after you've healed, the intense emotion you feel is going to be out of this world. So you have that to look forward to. For those of you who are looking for a job, there's something going on. It's like a job fair or something. Make sure you're attending those, because for a group of you, I see a lot of you getting jobs through like massive interview processes, like job fairs or like a workman or like a unemployment office. You're dragging your feet going to this because you hate things like that. But you are going to find great jobs through these vendor or job fairs. So don't dismiss them. Make sure you're doing that. Some of you are having stomach issues. This is because your stress level, for real. Meditate, de-stress every day. Even if it's for 2 minutes, just literally breathe in, breathe out, and release. It's going to help you tremendously. Like your indigestion, like gallbladder issues, like all that is caused from stress for the majority of you. I'm no doctor, so if you're having other issues, make sure you see one. I see a lot of you moving, a lot of you becoming partnered up in relationships. Fall is going to be an amazing time for connections. Yeah, I see a lot of people moving locations to be with somebody. Yeah. Also, I just heard, don't let others influence your choices, which I've been saying for months for Virgos. Yeah, I think that might be all I have for you guys. I'm not really seeing anything else. Just have faith in the outcome, because some of you are lacking faith, and that's slowing the process down as well. Just honor your own truth, really, because if you be true to yourself and be true to your own life path, others can't help but follow you. So just be true to you. Be true to what you are meant to, or be true to uh, why you're here. Because, yeah, it'll make you happy in the most amazing way. And you'll know that that happiness comes from within and not dependent on someone else. So, Virgo, that's all I have for you guys. You have an amazing, amazing September. I could probably have talked about every single thing that I said for another 20 minutes on top of that, but I was trying to keep these under a half hour, and I think I'm, yeah, way past that. So, um, just enjoy these connections that you have with these new people. Be brave. Take that leap of faith. Go after who you want. Follow your heart. Um, those who really love you will support you, whether they do right away or not. They'll come around. So don't let them influence your decisions. It's time for you, Virgos. It really is. It's time for you to take control of your life, take the wheel, and start going in the direction that you know you're meant to go. So, Virgos, thank you for watching my channeled messages. I'm sorry they're so long and winded. It's good to be back. It's good to be um, in my space doing my channel messages. I want to thank you all for your continued support during my move and my brief absence. Uh, just thank you, thank you, thank you for. I just seen 3 orbs. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your patience, your confidence in me and my spiritual messages, and just being here in general. So I cannot begin to express how much I appreciate you guys. So I send you healing, light, love, and may God bless your journey.